Nigeria is one of the world's biggest oil producers, but ironically, the country is struggling with a fuel shortage. Companies stopped importing gas over a payment dispute. Now, long lines at gas stations have become the norm, despite the government saying that it does have enough petrol. Deji Badmus reports.
This is what most petrol stations in Lagos look like at the moment: empty and dry. For the ones still dispensing fuel, they have to deal with the usual long queues. Motorists struggle to get a supply.
About 30 minutes now I'll be here. So a lot of queue here. Jerrycan, everything is here. So we don't know what is going on for Nigeria. We don't know where we are going to.
It's not a good experience. In fact, I'm surprised that Nigeria of today is like this. They are not selling. They told us they will sell and they are not selling, so we don't know what is happening. So I'm standing here by faith.
The latest round of scarcity ensued after major oil marketers stopped importing petroleum products over a backlog of unpaid subsidy claims, which they put at 264 billion naira. Tied to that is the high cost of the dollar as a result of the devaluation of the naira. The major marketers import close to 60% of the fuel consumed in Nigeria, and so each time they sneeze, the nation catches cold. Energy expert Olugbenga Adesonya says the marketers are making a legitimate demand.
Now, you have a situation now where importers, the business fuel importation is no longer attractive. The importers face the challenge. The major one is the repayment of the subsidy, which somehow has been held illegally for months. The cost of capital. They will not get loan from a bank, you are not paying as at when due, you are penalized as a company.
Nigeria consumes about 40 million liters of fuel per day. Much of that is imported and sold at a subsidized price. The government pays a subsidy. In 2014 alone, it paid close to 1 trillion naira in subsidy to major oil marketers. It has thus slashed down subsidy payment in this year's budget to 100 billion naira. But some experts are pushing for its complete removal.
This is the time to face, all the issues and now use the business template to tackle it. No more subsidy. Whatever comes, we pass on to the consumer. That will help. But then the problem now is you don't have enough local refining capacity.
The government and the major oil marketers have now reached a deal for the payment of the 264 billion naira subsidy arrears by the end of March. Now, that figure is more than the entire subsidy budget for this year. But with that deal, normal fuel supply is expected to resume soon. Deji Badmus, CCTV, Lagos, Nigeria.